Mr. Ferguson.
Yes?
Mr. Gregory Ferguson.
Yes. How can I... Oh.
My name is Elizabeth Allworthy. That was for Chester Mayfield Allworthy, a good and kind man who died today at 3:15 in the emergency room at County General.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. You're sorry! You killed him, you bastard! Why? Because he wasn't fast enough for you. Because it wasn't good enough that he gave this company the best years of his life. He had to do it by the clock or none of it mattered anymore. Do you know what it's like to have your life eaten away by inches by the tick of some damn clock? Because I do hope you find out someday. I sit and pray to God every night that you find out what it's like.
Mrs. Allworthy, I know you're upset, but I'm certain the company will make some provision for...
Don't you even say it. You and your company and your money are what killed my husband. And I'd rather starve to death than take one penny of it. Just don't you dare come to the funeral, Mr. Ferguson, because if you do, may God have mercy on you, because I won't have any.
So with the press of time a serious issue, we would appreciate your attending to this matter as soon as is possible so that we can move quickly, awaiting your response. I remain, etc., etc. Do you have all that?
Yes, Mr. Ferguson.
Good. See to it that this gets faxed over to the West Coast by 2.
Yes, sir. Will there be anything else?
No. No, thank you. I suppose you went to the funeral the other day?
Yes, I did.
Damn woman. Coming in here like that, I should have had her arrested. Would have, too, under different circumstances. What right does she have to condemn me? Never mind. Old business. On to new matters. After all, I've got a schedule to keep. That's all. Oh, wait. I just had a thought about that second paragraph. Read it back to me.
Per your memo of 14 July, I am requesting further development on the project in question in light of new information regarding substantive changes in the allotted time frame needed.
Slow down a minute. Can you repeat that a bit more slowly this time?
Per your memo of 14 July, I am requesting...
Just a minute. Yes?
Your 4 o'clock appointment is here, Mr. Ferguson.
He's early. Tell him to wait.
Mr. Ferguson, it's 4:15.
What are you talking about? It's... Oh, so it is. Guess the time got away from me. All right, just give me just a minute and send him in.
Do you still want me to read the letter back to you, Mr. Ferguson?
Huh? Oh. No, just type it and leave it on my desk. I'll look it over and sign it when I get a chance.
Yes, sir.
Could have sworn it was only 3:30. Oh, well.
Yes?
Send him in.
Yes, Mr. Ferguson.
Good evening, John.
Hey, Mr. Ferguson, how you doing?
Fine. Tired.
The usual?
Then make it a double.
You got it. Whoa, hey, it's been a day, huh?
Yes, it has most certainly been a day. You know, some days I think I am the last hard-working man in America. Well, present company accepted, of course, at least until I get that drink. You know what this country was built on, John? Speed. Speed and efficiency.
I hear you.
Assembly lines, agriculture, highways, all the way from the cotton gin to the latest Pentium chip, it all comes down to speed and efficiency. If you can't keep up with the pace, then step aside and let someone else move in. That's how competition works. It's evolution. Evolve or die. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays, you ask somebody to work a little faster or a little harder, and it's as if you just ask them to murder somebody. I've actually seen people ask others around them to work slower, keep from showing them up, keep the workload down. And what's the result? I have to carry the burden for everybody else. I have to work twice as hard as everyone else to keep it all steady. I don't know where the day goes some days. But today it was over almost before I...
Here you go, Mr. Ferguson.
Yeah, thank you. Efficient as always. May as well line up the next one, because I don't think this one will even dent my mood before...
No can do, that's last call.
Last call? What are you doing, closing early?
No, sir. 10 years I own this place, and we close same time every night. Come rain or shine, healthy or sick, 2 a.m., straight up.
But it's nowhere near.
Oh, check the clock.
Don't be... That's impossible. What the hell?
Same as your watch, right? I check that clock every Tuesday. Got one of those atomic radio clocks in the back. Keeps time right to the thousandths of a second, eh? Don't want any cops to give me a hard time about serving drinks past 2, you know?
I suppose, but...
You okay, Mr. Ferguson?
I'm not sure. I could have sworn it was...
Was what?
Nothing. Nothing. I should go.
Sure thing. See you tomorrow, Mr. Ferguson.
Did you give Mr. Ferguson that message? I know he's in a meeting, but it sounded important.
Yes, just now.
Good. Something wrong?
I'm not sure. When I went into the meeting to give him his message slip, he was just sitting there, listening to the department heads.
So?
It was the way he was listening. He was biting a nail, and he looked, I don't know, nervous, even scared.
I guess he didn't like what they were saying.
Well, that will put us 40 over previous budget. It's another case of the same problem we had before. That's what I've been saying all along. We have to get more involved in preliminary report, but that's the problem. There aren't any means of ascertaining the complexity of the situation. Would you agree, Mr. Ferguson? Mr. Ferguson?
Yes. Well, I think we need to look into it further. I'll give you a decision as soon as I can.
Are you all right, Mr. Ferguson?
Yes, just resting my eyes for a moment. Thank you. You can all go now. I'll get... What? Where is everybody? Yes?
Mr. Sinclair of the Human Resources Department
Look,
is here. Do you wish to see him?
slow down.
Mr. Sinclair of the Human Resources Department is here. Do you wish to
Look,
see him?
never mind. I'm going out for a while. I have a doctor's appointment. I'll be back in time for the 2 o'clock meeting with the Andersons. Well, Doctor?
Not yet. One last thing. Open wide. Okay, that'll do.
Well?
I'm sorry, but I can't see anything wrong. How long have you been having these blackouts?
They're not blackouts.
There's no other explanation for missing time except blackouts, sleep, and alien abductions, and I think we can rule that one right out. Have you been getting enough sleep lately?
Yes. At least, I think so, though mornings seem to come so quickly now.
Any unusual stress?
Nothing I can't handle.
I'll take that as a yes. When sufficiently exhausted, it's possible for a person to fall asleep and not even know it. So when you look up, it's suddenly an hour later. You're dreaming, you're still awake, or you doze off.
I'm not falling asleep.
All right. If you're certain, then that's that. Which, unfortunately, leaves blackouts.
It's not... Look, it's not just that. It's as if suddenly I can't make out what people are saying. It's like they're talking too fast. I can't keep up.
Well, the same medical factors that can cause blackouts can also lead to hearing disorders. A small tumor pressing on the nerve bundle leading to the brain.
Damn it, Doctor, my hearing is fine. It's not that I can't hear them. I hear them just fine, all right?